What's up, YouTube? Man, it's cold. It's cold. Well, we did it, YouTube. We got to day 30. Today we finish day 30. Alright. I could have done it Sunday, but that will be day 28. So I waited for today to do the final. Day 30. To give you an update of everything. So check myself this morning, and I went from 261. Man, the neighbor's killing me right now with the leaf blower. Bro, chill. Anyway, down from 261 on day 1, January 1st, to today, finished the 31st, did exactly 30 days. I'm down to Want to know? You want to know? Yeah? Alright, let me tell you. Let me tell you first. No, I'm just kidding. Let me move on. I'm happy. I'm down to bro, 260. No, I'm just kidding. 246. 246, YouTube. That's almost, minus the decimal, 15 pounds. More or less 15 pounds. I'll show you the picture. The before and now the after this morning. All right, you saw that? So, I'm happy. That's not bad in 30 days. Now, grind you, I wanted to do this diet to lower my sugar levels, my chances of getting diabetes, my triglycerides, things like that, like health wise. And I wanted to do this diet because most of all, I have seen and read that it will help me with inflammation in my joints. So I've been having a lot of inflammation in my joints, and I kind of didn't want to feel like an old person anymore, you know what I'm saying? So I'm being really aggressive to this cigar. So that's kind of like the main thing has been to lower inflammation and all that. Now I wanted to do straight lion diet. I did that for a week and I lost a bunch of weight, but that was super ridiculous hard to do. Just water, beef, and salt. I couldn't do that, man. Maybe now that I'm a little bit better, I can do it from time to time. But every day, the beef got me sick of eating beef. Like, I didn't want to see beef. I still don't feel like seeing beef. I ate so much of it. Oh, not, it's just not much, but constantly, day by day. Week 2, I was struggling. So I did I did the diet with eggs. That helped out a lot. I love eggs. And bacon, that helped out a lot. And chicken, it was mostly white chicken breast and things like that. And then that was okay for a while, and it kind of, my weight started not going away as fast, um, or going down as fast. So I was okay though, because I was mostly eating the carnivore. And then I started doing sometimes some dairy, cheese, and milk, whole milk and things like that. And and that helped out a lot to change the monotony of everything with the meat and stuff. But I was pretty much consistent for a lot of this stuff. And then on the last weeks, you know, I had a I had a time that my dad ended up at the hospital, and I, kind of did wear off the diet for a little bit, but it wasn't extreme. I was still doing the diet. And then the last weeks, I, sometimes, let's say like a day, I did try a little bit of rice here, because, I just needed something. But for the most part, I stay pretty consistent. And moving forward, what I want to keep doing is the carnivore diet, and then maybe a day or two in the weekend, just do a little bit of carbohydrates, maybe some vegetables on the side, keeping the sugar low, and things like that. Try to stay off the bread and the rice and all that stuff, and the potatoes and things like that. So mostly like greens and stuff, moving forward. So that's my plan. I'm going to kind of continue the carnivore diet with a little bit of maybe some fruits sometimes, and try that and see. What I want to do next is I want to check my numbers to see how I'm at, when it comes to my triglycerides and my other numbers and things like that. So I'm calling the doctor tomorrow to see if he gives me another, referral to get another lab done, and compare the last lab with this lab and see where I'm at. Last lab, they said that my sugar was too high and I was borderline diabetic. That was before January 1st. And then my triglycerides were right there at 149, where 150 over started to be in the red, high level. So I was right there. So I wonder where it is right now. So I'm gonna check that next to see where we at, and then take it from there. But so far, it's been an experience. Is I feel better. My joints got a lot better. My back got a lot better. My foot, what is that? Fasciitis, I think it's called. And my foot is almost completely gone. 98% gone. My back is 10 times better. The sciatica is a lot better. I only get it, and it's not that it's painful, or with the burning sensation, but at the same time, how can I describe it? It's there. I haven't gone away completely, but it's very tolerable. Like, I can tolerate it, a lot, like, big difference. Where before, it was, sometimes I could hardly walk, and sometimes I had to use a cane, and now I don't. So that's a lot better. And I noticed that those days that I were off the diet, like when I was with my dad and there was nothing to eat, so I just ate a little bit of carbs and things like that. Man, the back will punch me, boom, and the rest of the pains will come back with vengeance. So this diet is good. Uh, I try seasoning the meat, and that though some people that might affect them, but to me, I was okay. So it depends on what type of person you are. Might be okay doing seasoning the meat, while some people are not. So that's another thing that I did at the end of the diet, and I was feeling still pretty good. So I'm pretty much a lot better from my back, probably 90% better. My foot 98% better. My elbow, my tendonitis was really jacked up, and that's gotten better by, I would say, 50%. It still hurts, still having problem gripping stuff and feeling that elbow, you know, pain, sharp pain coming through. Um, so I just gonna keep doing the diet to an extent, see how I can do it, and see if it's gonna continue healing my elbow and maybe finishing my back, because my foot is pretty much done, um, healing up pretty much. So that's really good. I'm really pleased. I feel better. Um, I sleep better. I don't snore anymore. Um, my blood pressure, I take blood pressure medication, and it's being really low. So I wonder if I need to maybe cut the pills in half or start lowering my dosage or things like that. But I'll talk to my doctor a little bit more about that later when I see him. Maybe when I see him to get that lab paper to do my labs again. But overall, um, it's being a little bit extreme at the beginning. At the end, I was, it wasn't that extreme. I started getting used to the sugar not being there, the carbs not being there, and just relying on meat. That took a couple weeks to get used to. Pretty solid. So, you know, and I like to do cigars once in a while. Um, it doesn't help, but at the same time, it keeps me sane because it relaxes me, and I enjoy being outside just smoking a good cigar. And it's just, I don't do it every day, once a week maybe. So, it's stuff that you can't give up every single pleasure you have. At least the eating is getting better, where I can feel healthy and enjoy my life and relax and do certain things. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's cold. It's cold, people. But I lost, I think it was like 2 inches from my waist. That's a biggie. My clothes are no longer the buttons are no longer like this. You know what I'm saying? Ready to pop. So it feels good. It feels good to being suffocating with your clothes, and you have a little bit of breathing room. So definitely I need to continue and need to keep progressing on this. I think this journey can keep going and help me be mentally and physically and socially where I want to be, because the way you feel and the way you look really impacts your life and your accomplishments, and people like to be around people they like, and they like to promote people they like. And if you don't look good and you don't sound good and and have that confidence air and things like that, you don't move up in the world. You should stay down. So this is more than just health wise and looking good and things like that. This is also how would this affect my life every day, my professional life at the same time. So that's where I'm at. So that's have been my experience. 30 days, 2 inches on my waist, 15 pounds lighter, feel better, less pains and struggles walking around. So I think it's a good thing. I'm just gonna do it not as severe or as I've been doing it, but really try to continue on this path to see where we get to and see where we at. Okay, so I'm starting school again. I never finished my bachelor's degree, and I'm gonna start in a couple months working towards achieving that. So I'm really excited to start that and getting my bachelor's and see what that can take me. Because with associates, I have done pretty good, but I think with a bachelor's and maybe even a master's, we can do even better. And why not? I'm 45. I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I look good. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. So we'll see what happens. You want to say hi? All right.
Bye.
That's my daughter, my college attending daughter. So maybe I can finish, or we can get our bachelor's at the same time because she just started working on her bachelor. So that'll be cool, right? Anyway, YouTube, thanks for spending the time with me and allowing me to share my experience with you, and we'll keep you posted on future videos, maybe weekly, to see where we at. Maybe we can figure things out in this life together, right? And maybe I can help you reach your dreams or your goals by kind of using me as a guinea pig. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we at. All right, YouTube. Peace.